Will you make it happen? When I open my eyes, I'm going to be back home. Oh. Guess I fooled myself. It was real this time. Must just be my empty stomach floating up into my head. What's that? Sounds like a pig whistling. In this heat? Swear. Sun's clawing me like a scared tomcat. This ain't no weather for a pig. You be a good pig now. I'm coming in nice and slow. I'm not gonna hurt you. I just want to have a look at you, okay? Boy, sure are a clever pig. 1 minute you're over here, then you stop snuffling, suddenly you're way over there. I see where you are. Wait a minute. You ain't a pig. No pig has legs that hairy. Well, I'll be damned if it ain't a dog. What you digging for there? Juicy rabbit? A mole? Okay, I'll eat a mole in a pinch. Maybe it's a snake. A snake? Damn it, if you pull that snake, I'll split it with you. Come on, show me what you got there. Wait a minute. This ain't no juicy rabbit. It's a turtle, you crazy mutt. How are we supposed to eat that? Are you giving it to me? You must be as hungry as I am, and this could be Christmas dinner to you, but you're giving it to me? This must be the most heartfelt gift ever.
Calling.
trailing for turtles all the time. There must be, what, at least 200 miles between us and the city. Might as well shells an out back and break waves on it. Hey, look, there's a store up ahead. You know what that means, don't you? Food, boy, come on. Sure ain't much for building. Sure hope the food ain't as old as the paint.
Hi there. Name's Lou.
I'm Jace.
Where are you from, Jace?
Me? Oh, I've been on the road a fair while. I'm just passing through.
Passing through? All by yourself?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, no, it's me and Bristleface.
Bristleface? What a good name is that?
My dog here, you see? I know, it's kind of funny looking. Sort of like a scrub brush on legs. But he's all I've got and same the other way.
Well, you sure those aren't porcupine quills sticking out of his head? I got some pliers in the back if you need them.
No, they ain't quills. They're just big, stiff hairs.
Well, I'll be damned if they ain't. I've seen some dogs in my time, but never such a prickly old wretch as that. What's he good for?
Finds turtles and digs them up out of the ground.
Turtles? What kind of gift is that?
Can't say, but he always brings them to me. Real proud.
Well, it's the thought that counts, not the tortoise.
I guess. Yeah.
Well, your wiring mud is one thing, but if I've ever seen a case of missed mealitis, it's you. My guess is that you haven't been eating regular lately, have you?
Truth be told, sir, I haven't. That's why I came to buy some crackers and cheese for me and Bristleface, if you don't mind.
Come on in. Now get busy.
Look, it's mighty kind of you to give us something to eat and all, but I don't have very much money.
No need. You can run an errand for me if you don't mind.
Okay, sure, I can do that.
Here, take these eggs to the Logan's down the road, first lane on the right.
Come on, boy.
Oh, one more thing. Where are you fixing to sleep tonight?
I haven't rightly thought about it.
Well, I got a spare room in the back of you and Bristleface here one stay the night.
For sure enough would. It's mighty kind of you.
Oh, what, Jace? I'm fixing to be high sheriff this spring.
Really? Well, that's great. Sure hope you get the job. Be right there and consider it to me.
Well, as you can see, this place don't take much to run. Folks come in, leave their orders. There's an odd run into town for supplies and such, but after that, the rest of the day is free to go walking on the hills or fishing.
Sounds like a good life.
Of course, with me running for sheriff and all, I ain't gonna be here much, and I'm gonna need someone to take care of it. Someone without any ties or ain't going anywhere in particular, apart from up the river and back.
You mean me?
How does that sound to you?
I don't know what to say, mister. I guess that would be great.
I'd be pleasure to pay you a little, not much, but you'd have a place to call your own.
I wouldn't want to pay.
Fair is fair, Jace. Now, go on and get that done, and when you come back, I'll have dinner ready for you. If there's one thing I know about a boy your age, it's that he's a man when it comes to his stomach.
I have someone and something to care for now. It's happened so fast, I hardly know how. I have a job, no place to live, and a friend who wants nothing but to give. I'll be glad now, safe and sound, with hope in my heart and a delivery round. But pardon me as I deserve this chance, I hear your voice say, sweet assurance. My beliefs are good, boy. I believe you'll be a good man. Well, maybe now I'm somewhere in between. Still I know mercy in the hands of drunks and thieves, with nowhere to go, no choice but to leave. Now suddenly there's a companion at my feet, and peace when I fell was down to the street. Some pennies in my pocket, a rug and some meat, and a forest of footpaths as I'll be. Mom believes you're a good boy, Paul believes you'll be a good man. Maybe now I'm somewhere in between, still I know you're proud of who I am. Mom believes you're a good boy, Paul believes you'll be a good man. Maybe now I'm somewhere in between, still I know you're proud of who I am.
Up you get, Jace. We got some delivering to do. We gotta deliver some things to Miss Jackery across the way.
What are we going to deliver?
Shelled corn. I reckon she must raise chickens. To think of her out there, all by herself doing all that hard work.
She's on her own?
A widow, bless her.
So she's doing everything herself, even plowing and such.
From what I hear,
She must be some woman.
they say she is. They say she is. Of course, I ain't never seen her before. She's never asked for delivery. Well, we'll take the wagon over, but the sun gets too fierce. You hear that? You know what that is?
Hounds on a trail. Right pretty sound, ain't it?
Man, it's the prettiest sound in the world. You ever go hilltopping?
What's that?
We go up in the hills, light a fire, and listen to the hounds chase a fox.
Never done that.
My boy, you ain't lived. We gotta go one of these nights.
I'd love to. Hey, you reckon my Bristleface could trail the fox?
I reckon it might have had a shadow. Folks around here have a different way of looking at the world, Jace. They don't read much, but this place is full of stories.
What kind of stories?
Stories like the famous fox chases that happen in those valleys. You ask anyone in these parts and they'll tell you the story as clear as if you've seen it with your own eyes. But you know what?
What?
Them stories likely happened before anyone here was ever born. The land doesn't change, but the stories come to life by the people that love this place.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet the Dax pines over there, that could be a bunch of foxmen from 100 years ago, listening to a run. And those rocks over there on the hill, they could be statues of the finest, sleekest fox dogs that ever let the logs together.
Yep, that's it. There's one place I'll take you where it's moon up night, and there you can see the hounds chase a fox.
You can catch a glimpse of a fox?
You sure enough can.
Hey, you reckon that's Mrs. Jackman's place up ahead? Looks as neat as new straw. You know, I reckon there's a woman's touch about it.
A nice place and kept up tight with only a lone woman to run it. Hard to believe. Look at that.
I want these the feed room in the stable.
Well, ma'am, I'll be damned. Ma'am, I'm Luke Swank, owner of the Swank store across the road.
And what's your name? You his boy?
No, ma'am, I'm not his boy. I'm Jace Landis. I work for him.
Well, help yourselves to some water at the pub. And rest yourselves.
Rest? No, indeed, ma'am. I'm going to help move this here for you. Not a boy. Let me get that for you. It's a fella's duty to see a woman keep her beauty while shouldering a burden when he can. should. Surely gentler pursuits suit you more.
I'm self-reliant and strong, and don't see nothing wrong with man my own fun from rooftop to barn.
A woman's work, a man's work, there must be such a thing. Can a woman keep her womanhood and still be enterprising?
A man's work, a woman's work, you do what you love. Can a woman wear satin or a barnyard glove? How long has it been since you've worked up such a sweat? Have mistake you for a trade? Well, I'm not even yet.
I'll give you that you're tough, and I'm a little out of puff. But it's a man's job to bluster, to plow and to muster.
My destiny's my own, in a field, in a home. And if a chore makes me stray, it's worth the freedom gained.
A woman's work, a man's work, there must be such a thing. Can a woman keep her womanhood and still be enterprising?
Man's work, a woman's work, you do what you love. Can a woman wear satin or a barnyard glove? I figure it's been a rapid spell since he's done any work like that. And known each other long?
Me and Lou? No. I only met Lou a little while back, as I was passing through. He let me and my dad just stay stayed in.
What sort of dog you got?
You know? That's a funny question. Never asked myself that before. It's strange. You know, I'm always wondering what parts of him ain't dog, not what parts are.
Well, that's a curious line of thinking.
You know what I mean, sorry. You'd be wondering how a cactus and a wolf got together and made him.
Sounds like quite a sight.
Oh, he is. 1 minute he'll be running around like crazy, chasing you, teasing you. Next, flop on the ground like a boneless piece of liver. Thud. Hit the ground so hard, send the birds squawking.
Some sort of crazy critter. I got a dog too, but he couldn't be more different than that. He's my little Buzzy.
What's it like?
Oh, part angry canary, part ball of cotton. Thinks he's a hound dog too. Every time he hears a pack, off he scurries to the hills. You look like you're about to fall down. Better rest a bit.
Rest? Why, man, that's your work. Barely loosened my muscles. Anything else I can do for you before Jason and I head on back to the store?
Well, if your lungs allow, you can join us for a little dog talk. But by the sound of you, I fear that might even finish you off.
Bristleface, expert in box turtles and such things that are dumber than he is.
Makes the boy happy though, don't he? You don't have to be smart to fill the world with happiness. Smart's limited to the size of your head. Ain't no limit to the size of happiness though, except the amount of people you're willing to share it with.
True, true. And I reckon if Bristleface could hold his tongue out, he'd slobber happiness across the whole world.
Yeah, and everybody got their own box turtle, too.
That they would. Well, it's been a pleasure seeing you, man.
Pleasure. See you again when the corn runs out.
Not before?
Oh, if there's a reason. If I'm in need of supplies or something else.
There'll be something, I hope.
Well, if there is, I hope I get to meet this Bristleface and see that wild picture you painted for me in the flesh.
Sure, man. We'll bring him along next time, won't we, Lou?
You sure will. Smart's maybe in a man's head, but I'm smarting for a different reason now. And the smartest thing to do would be to win this election. Everyone knows the sheriff don't do much of nothing but conk his feet up on the desk and sleep. That's my kind of work. Vote Luke Swank for sheriff. I love the country folk, the critters, and the air. Can't say the same for you, Brad told her. Dragging your big belly and your scowl around all the county, scaring all the folks into quietude. I intend to beat you, but I ain't taking this job lightly. Toppling you'll be harder than carting 100 sacks of corn. Hell, 1,000 even.
Well, look who it is. Swank. Here for market day?
Actually, fellas, I'm here on a more devilish sort of business.
What the devil are you up to then?
I'm running for sheriff.
Have a better chance of running from the sheriff, I think, Swank.
Loot, Swank, loading. Hold it, bandit. Don't shoot. Give me 10 minutes to take a nap first.
Well, I think you fellas might have nailed it up. You gotta admit, I am one for preserving the easy life we all train.
Now, you're a good man, Swank. But how are you going to go up against Toller?
The sheriff has to knock some heads, or if not, to outwit. Swank, have you the wherewithal to use both brains and fists?
I'm a man of thoughtful strategy, not much one for punching. Figured it'd be better to disarm and have it talking, not a truncheon.
What do we get if we elect thee?
A friendly face and a man who knows what say you'll get if you elect me.
I want a club start and 3 o'clock close. I want a club start and 3 o'clock close.
Although man's got 2 couple miles, but the poker dance and moonshine. How's the lazy son of a gun? Like you gonna get that done?
A sheriff ain't a bishop, pal, at least not one Judy. Folks talk when they trust a man and clam up when he's broody.
What do we get if we elect thee?
A friendly face and a man who knows what say you'll get if you elect me.
I want a club start and 3 o'clock close. I want a club start and 3 o'clock close.
Swank, one more thing bothers me about your plan for office. If the winner spends bigger than the other man, then Toller's got the coffers.
Toller can spend more 100 times, you can't buy me in like a bow. You can't write smiles on a check, but you can't put one on a handbill.
What do we get if we elect thee?
A friendly face and a man who knows what say you'll get if you elect me.
I want a club start and 3 o'clock close. I want a club start and 3 o'clock close.
Well, go pay for those handbills, Swank.
Swank's a good man. I know we all agree on that. But I don't know how such an easygoing fella could ever get out and keep up law and order.
He ain't got much to get up and go. That's for sure. Except when it comes to the ladies. Then he's got some hustle. If he put as much effort into working as he did bragging to the ladies, he'd have Toller on a stick.
We're going hilltopping tomorrow if you can take some time out of your campaigning.
I reckon I might be able to find some time for that. I'm not even campaigning, but if there's one thing I figured, it's you're gonna have to put yourself in a good mood. If you're gonna stop people up to vote for you.
What better way to do that? Go do what you love. Watch the hounds run.
You're right, Chase. There's no better way than that.
Mighty excited about seeing Hickory slap.
It's the best vantage point anywhere in these parts. There, you can see the fox run past in the moonlight like a fairy ballerina, and then the hounds chase them on like the clumsiest square dancing oaks.
And the foxes never get caught?
We don't run the foxes for that. We go to his home. We ain't there to kick him out, but as much to admire his art.
Must be lots to admire up there.
Yes, sir.
Boot Swank.
Make it Barney. Could you have a finer night if it was made of china and served by a butler in a wig?
I reckon not.
Jace, my boy.
Howdy, Mick. Howdy, Bonnie.
Chase's first time on Hickory Slab.
Welcome to our earthly paradise.
It's a mighty fine night tonight. I could hear dogs from a long way off. stay on the cold trail?
I'm thinking they'd pick something up.
They're casting out. Barney's battle here could be chasing anything.
Hey, who thought you called battle? We'll see who's first to move when they reach the line.
What in tarnation is that?
Bristleface.
Bristle what?
As hard as it is to believe, sir, that is a dog.
You're having us on, little swank. That there is a bunch of Bruins you brought from your store and stuck together.
No, sir. Bristleface here is the genuine article. Evolution in action. A new breed of animal that'll patrol your yard and sleep your flock all at once.
Well, I'll be. You sure that's a dog, all right?
Bristleface is my dog. Or I'm his boy. I'm not sure which sometimes.
Your dog?
Well, fellas, Bristleface is a good dog, but that said, it does come by some strange loot.
What loot?
You'd keel over if I told you.
Box turtles.
A turtle dog? Well, if you don't yank the rag off a bush, I swear.
He does it funny too. He picks them up, when he puts them down, he does it all delicate, like there were ducks he fished from the river. Thinks he brought you the best gift in the world.
He has. He's brought you love.
Never known love to have a shell of flippers, but it takes all sorts.
Does of that.
Well, fellas, all this talk about love is making me warm inside, but it ain't warming my icy fingers. How about we stoke this here fire and get a little warm?
Doesn't take much to get the blood going, though, does it? You're just sitting here listening to the tree toads buzzing, crickets scampering, and suddenly that song comes to mind. Old dog speaking friend. Sure enough, it's a beautiful sound.
There's a special language you're talking to our house. There's a special way of talking, we know it by the sounds. There's words to the song, and the hounds sing along. From dusk till dawn, that's how music. Ooh, the sound of hound dogs was lost in that, it just sings out. Give
all the dogs in, boys.
Well, I'll be blowed. That horn of yours barely made him leap up and run. Now there's a mystery.
So it could be a foxhound. How knew it?
Don't get too excited, Jace. The dog chase a fox, they'll chase anything that moves, but the truth is that true fox dogs are bred for it, and that breeding's been going on for a long time.
Hey, there's special dogs, but there's special foxes too.
Really?
The slab fox has never had a whisker of its tail even touched by a hound's tongue. But even he ain't the craftiest of them, isn't Barney?
Like spring and summer they are. First comes the slap fox, then the cross fox.
What's he?
He's the one they never see. He drives them mad and never stops running.
You've seen it? Hey, I think I hear them coming in now.
Cakewalk! Carl!
Plunger!
Buzzy?
Buzzy?
Buzzy was running with the hounds?
Well, I'll be hornswaggled if it ain't Widow Jagger's ball of flip-on legs Buzzy. He was running with the hounds, but I ain't sure how.
What were you saying about bird potential there, Luke?
Seems like you're getting quite familiar with the widow and the personal items there, Luke. Making an extra effort to get in with the folks as part of your campaigning.
Well, a man's got to take some time to get to know a wide variety of the local citizenship if he's going to get people to vote for him.
Very thorough job, Luke. Very credible of you.
You doubt me, Barney?
Could never doubt a man who to be as meticulous as you are.
Well, you take that message and you spread the word about how meticulous and upstanding man I am and why people should vote for me.
Not to vote you, Swang, but I don't think they'll be able to tick their ballot papers and count for the shaking with laughter they'll be doing if I tell them that.
Well, you make sure you use that laughter to keep yourselves warm.
See y'all.
See you, Jason. Bristleface.
That was some hound dog. I just wish that Bristleface had been out there with him, though.
It's exciting, Jace, but stay reminded of what you do have, and if it comes right down to it, a dog that makes a heap of fellows.
You're right. I wouldn't change him for anything.
I know you wouldn't. And if you would, you wouldn't be my kind of boy.